Hello guys, in this video we will be covering questions relating to baggage and duty drawback. Take page number 748, illustration, practical problems, illustration 1. If you read the question, we came to know that Mr. and Mrs. X is returning to India after visiting USA. Okay, so they have bought a laptop worth 80,000. Personal effects worth 90,000 and a personal computer for 52,000. Laptop free, personal effects free, and personal computer whether it is covered in annexure 1 no, then other article and it is not a jewelry. So 52,000. Whether any GFA is available, yes. How much? 50,000, because he is of Indian origin, coming from a place other than Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar. So 50,000. 52 minus 50 is 2,000. Adhika I will be paying the duty drawback. Next one, Amarnath, IT professional of Indian origin. He was residing in Denmark for past 14 months. More than 1 year I was in Denmark. Now he is coming to India and he wishes to bring a microwave oven, okay, which is valuing 1,24,200. Okay, he purchased the oven, etc. Whether baggage is applicable. Here, transfer of residence by Mr. Amarnath, Indian origin. How much period he was outside? More than 1 year up to 2 years. More than 1 year up to 2 years. Now, whether I can bring any items? Yes, you can bring any items relating to the personal household. However, it shall not be covered in annexure 1 or annexure 2, but it can be covered in annexure 3, and that value shall not be exceeding 2 lakh. Okay, 2 lakh வரை எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம். annexure 1 annexure 2 பொருளா இருக்க கூடாது, annexure 3 பொருளா இருந்தா எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம். See, I asked you to study the annexures, annexure 1 2 3 படிச்சுக்க சொன்னேன். இங்க microwave oven is covered in annexure 3, so he can very much bring. However, if it is suppose he is bringing any article which is covered in annexure 2 or the whatever value he is bringing fully taxable. Since here he is bringing the goods which is covered in annexure 3 and it is within the limit of 2 lakh, no duty is payable. Next, illustration 3. Ajay, Indian entrepreneur, London lende vararu. His wife also joined him for London on 1/12/2019. He went on 1/4/2019. She went on 1/12/2019. Following details are submitted and they returned on 30/4/2020. Listen, here Ajay was living residing outside India for more than 1 year. However, his wife is not, because 1/12 to 34 தான் அங்க இருந்திருக்காங்க. However, Ajay was there in London for more than 1 year. Okay, what and all they got? Used personal effects fully exempt, அதாவது tax வராது. Music system worth 35,000 they have bought, and whether GFA is available, whether it is covered in annexure 1 no, it is not covered in annexure 1, so 35,000 they can claim as GFA. Okay, jewelry brought by Ajay 48,000. Whether he is allowed to bring jewelry of 48,000, he was residing outside India for more than 1 year, he can bring up to 20 gram or 50,000. Thus it is within the limit. He can bring 50,000 குள்ள இருக்கு, எவ்வளவு கிராம்னு சொல்லல, 50,000 குள்ள இருக்கு, so he can bring. And gold bars worth rupees 20,000 by his wife. Jewelry does not include gold bar. இந்த क्वेश्चनோட crux என்ன இதான், jewelry னா gold bar include ஆகும். gold bar தனி, jewelry தனி. jewelryக்கு தான் allowance எல்லாம் இருக்கு, gold bar allowance இல்ல. gold bar 20,000 is very much taxable. So personal effect free. Music system 35,000 I am using my GFA, so 0. Jewelry I can bring, so 0. What is the balance? 20,000. 20,000 ku 38.5% I will apply and I have to pay the tax. Next, illustration 4. Devendra, an Indian entrepreneur, went to China to explore new business opportunities regarding imports submitted by him, etc. அவர் வரும்போது என்ன கொண்டு வந்திருக்காரு? Okay, 5/4/2019 he left and he returned on 22/2020, which is less than 1 year. Note, அதாவது 2 music systems each worth 23,000. So 46,000. whether covered in annexure 1 or no. So music system he can bring 46,000, he can claim the GFA. Next, jewelry worth 49,000, 18 grams, whether he can bring, whether it is within the limit whether he is eligible to claim that no. Why? Because he is staying in abroad only for not for period less than 1 year. So avarku in the limit idu kadayadu, he can't claim that thing, so he has to pay tax. 50,000 la vandu I already used 46,000, balance evlo irukku 4,000 irukku, 49,000 minus 4,000 is 45,000. அதாவது jewelry வந்து more than 1 year இருக்கு, I was residing in outside India for more than 1 year அப்படின்னா I can separate a claim jewelry. However, I am not living outside India for more than 1 year na jewelry also considered as other article. Okay, so it will be considered as other article and 50,000 GFA is eligible for him. Okay, so personal effects ellame kediyadhu. Enna goods eduthu vandirukka 23,000 into 2 46,000, jewelry 49,000, total 95,000. How much I can claim? 50,000. GFA how much I can claim? 50,000. So dutiable goods is 45,000. Hope it is clear. So on the duty you have to pay the value you have to pay duty. Clear? Okay. Next is take duty drawback. Duty drawback chapter. Take page number 706, example 1. Read the question. Okay. In this question, exporter was 2000 pairs of leather he has exported and he wanted to claim duty drawback on the custom duty value imported. Okay. All industry rate of duty was 11% of FOB. That is, send FOB 11%. However, subject to maximum of 80 per pair. எத்தனை pair நான் send பண்ணிருக்கேன்? 2000 pair send பண்ணிருக்கேன். So whichever is lower அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்லிருக்காங்க. The exporter found that the actual duty paid on inputs, நான் import பண்ணிருக்கேன், import பண்ணி அதை manufacturing யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கேன், manufacturing யூஸ் பண்ணி அந்த goods I am exporting. Export value வந்து 2000 pairs into 750. Okay, so இதுதான் FOB value. இப்போ I am claiming duty drawback on the import duty paid. So how much is the duty available? I can refer AIR rate. All industry rate la enna rate kuduthirukko and the rate na eduthikalam. All industry rate enna kuduthirukku 11% of FOB or maximum of 80 per pair. Ethana pair? 2000 pair into 80 is 1,60,000. 2000 into 750 into 11% is 1,65,000. Whichever is low, 1,60,000 I can claim. This is the duty drawback eligible na AIR rate. Now AIR rate is available. However, I have to check whether it is at least 80% of import duty which I have paid. I have to check. The exporter found the actual duty paid on import is 1,95,000. Now 1,95,000 I import duty pay பண்ணிருக்கேன். ஆனா duty drawback எவ்வளவு வருது எனக்கு 1,60,000. இந்த act என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா, don't worry, I will ensure you that at least 80% of the duty you can claim it as duty drawback. Now I am importing, I am using it for manufacture and exporting. Act is saying you are exporting, in order to appreciate you I will be giving a duty drawback. Don't worry, I will be giving at least 80% of duty which you paid on imports. Now what is the duty paid on imports? 1,95,000. What is the eligible duty drawback? 1,60,000. What is the percentage? 82.5%. Since it is more than 80%, I have to take this. However, if it is less than 80%, na special brand rate I will claim. Clear? Which we discussed in our normal videos. Next one, take question number, example number 4. Example number 4. Amount of duty drawback in the following cases. Salman imported motor vehicle for his personal use and paid 5 lakh as import duty. inga vandu manufacture illa personal use ku I have imported, I have used it, and he has re-exported after 6 months and 20 days. 6 months 20 days na how many quarters? 3 quarters. One quarter ku ethana percentage I can claim? 4%. Since it is first year, 4%. How many percentage? 12%. I can import duty minus 12%. Import duty how much? 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs into 12%, how much? 5 lakhs into 5 lakhs into 12%, how much? That amount. So and the amount thavara balance I can claim it as duty drawback. In other words, 5 lakhs into 100 minus 12%. 5 lakhs into 100 minus 12% is 88%. That amount I can claim it as a duty drawback. Next, Nisha imported wearing apparel. Wearing apparel, it is not eligible for duty drawback. Once it is used, no duty drawback is available. Next, Supertech imported 10 computers paying 50 lakh. Due to some technical problem, computers were returned to foreign supplier after 2 months without using them. Without using, I have re-exported. Without using, I have exported it. 98% of duty I can eligible to claim as a duty drawback. Hope it is clear. Next one, the example number 7. Example 7 பார்த்தீங்க அப்படினா imported the following goods to USA, whether duty drawback is admissible or not. Okay, நம்ம discuss பண்ணிருக்கோம். Minimum duty drawback 50, 1%, அதாவது இன்னொரு minimum 1% of FOB. If 1% of FOB விட கம்மியா claim பண்ணலாம், if the actual FOB price is 500. அது பார்த்தோம். Maximum FOB is 1/3 of the market value அப்படினும் பார்த்தோம். இங்க இன்னொரு ஒரு கான்செப்ட் பாப்பீங்க. Next, product A, B, C, D. FOB value 2,50,000, 1,08,000, 2,000. Market price of the goods exported. அதாவது நான் எக்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்றேன்ல ஒரு goods, அதோட market price. Duty drawback rate கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Imported value of the product C. நான் product C import பண்ணிருக்கேன்ல, அந்த import பண்ண product C ஓட value என்னன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அது எது கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னு பாப்போம். First வந்து product A பார்ப்போம். Product A FOB value 2,50,000. Market price 1,80,000. Duty drawback வந்து 30% of FOB ன்றாங்க. 30% of FOB is 2,50,000 into 30,000 is 75,000. Whether I can claim 75,000 or not? No. Why? Because first I have to check the maximum limit எவ்வளோ இருக்கு. So 1,80,000 divided by 3 எவ்வளோ? 60,000. So maximum limit நான் 60 தான் claim பண்ண முடியும். Even though the rate provide பண்ணிருந்தாலும் maximum is 60,000. So I can't claim more than that. So 60,000 is the duty drawback available. Next to B part. FOB value 1 lakh. Market price 50,000. Duty drawback rate 0.75%. 0.75. Since it is less than 1%, I can't claim any duty drawback. However, I can check whether it is more than 500 or not. 0.75 into 1 lakh பண்ணி பார்த்தா 750 வருது. It is more than 500. So on the 750 I can claim. Next to product C. Product C பார்த்தீங்கன்னா FOB value 8 lakh, market price 8,50,000. அதாவது ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் நான் இந்தியாவிலேயே விற்றா 8,50,000, அதை நான் எக்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்ணுற விலை 8 லேக்காக இருக்குது. ஸோ இதுக்கு வந்து நான் வந்து லாஸில் விற்றுட்ருக்கேன். நான் மார்க்கெட் ப்ரைஸை விட கம்மியாக விற்கிறேன். இதுக்கு வந்து நான் என்கரேஜ் பண்ணி எந்த பிரயோஜனமும் இல்லை. ஸோ நோ டியூட்டி ட்ராபேக் அவைலபிள்னு ஆக்ட் சொல்லுது. This is the point which we have to know. Why? Because imported value of product C is 9,50,000. The market price 8,50,000 and exported value வந்து 8 lakh, which is more than the market price. So there is negative sale nu vaanga. அங்க சொல்லிருக்கோம். No duty drawback is allowed. Value of export is less than the value of import. So that is why I won't give any duty drawback. Next one, the product D. 1.5% FOB. 2,000 into 1.5% is 30. It is less than 50. No duty drawback is available. Hope everything is clear, and I would recommend you to solve each and every question in ICAA book. And kudukra ella example you have to solve with the notes and with the explanation, and in the example solve panadra you will be in a position to solve each and every question. Adavadhu strictly recommending you to solve each and every question before you appear for exam. All the best. With this we are completing full custom chart.